Hi everyone, I welcome you back after such a long time to our channel B Cloud Guru. We all know that B Cloud Guru we talk about different cloud platforms, majorly AWS and Azure. But in today's video, I'm not going to talk about cloud technologies. I'm not going to talk about AWS or Azure. As you can see on the screen, today we're going to talk about OpenAI ChatGPT. This has become a hot topic as of now and everybody is referring to it. So in this video, we have tried to capture a step-by-step guide or a course for the beginners, for our students who can get benefited by this amazing technology which everyone is talking about. This In this video, we will see what ChatGPT is, how does it work, what it can do for us. We will see it from scratch how you can create an account, log into it. We'll have a basic usage demo in the beginning, and then we will see how we can make use of advanced prompts or queries which ChatGPT can solve for you. So let's not delay it. Let's quickly log into the script ChatGPT screen and start using it. So I'm in the Google prompt. Now I'm gonna search about, if you don't know how to go to OpenAI, so you search for OpenAI. So you see that the first prompt comes up, click on that OpenAI, and this is where you would be on the landing screen of OpenAI. Uh, the ChatGPT is OpenAI's research preview program, which you can see from here. So you can, if you already have an account, you can log in with an OpenAI account or to the ChatGPT, or you can create a new account, which we're going to do on this specific video. So click on this one, and it says it will check in your browser. In some of it will give you a prompt. As I said, if you already have an OpenAI account, you can use this account now to log into the ChatGPT. The same credential will work, but if you don't have, you need to sign up. So we will do it from the scratch. We need to provide our email ID. So this is our email ID which I'm going to use. So this is going to be a kind of a trial account which I'm going to remove after some time. So let's say this is my account. So continue, and it will ask you to choose a strong password for yourself, which I'm going to choose now. And it should be around at least 8 characters or long. It should be good if you can have a combination of, I mean, the normal policies for keeping your account safe and strong. Click on continue. Once you do that, it will again do some backend processing and send a prompt to verify into your email, the email which you have specified on this prompt. Now you can open, because I gave an email with which from Gmail, so you can go and check the email and verify the link. If it is on your phone, you can do that. For me, it's on my browser. I can go and check here, and you see I have a verify email prompt. I can verify email address, and here it's again checking the browser, and the email has been verified. I'll go back to the prompt, and let's try to open it again. And this is again the email has been verified, so you can put your name and surname. Click continue. It will have a two-factor authentication. It will identify your country, but based on your location, provide your number where it can send you a two-factor verification code. So I'm going to put my number here. So you can select whether the code can be sent through SMS or through WhatsApp. So I have selected SMS, so it's going to send me the code, the two-factor code through what SMS, which I'm going to receive in a second. And once I receive it, I'm going to put it here. So you can see we have received the code and verified it. And now you can see it will start prompting for the different options available on ChatGPT. So basically, it tells you that this is a free research preview where it's basically asking for the external feedback where they can improve their systems and make them safer. And they're also, kind of warn you that it can generate incorrect or misleading information and give you biased or offensive content. So do not take the output of ChatGPT as an advice or use it. It's basically based on how do you make use of it based on your judgment. It also tells you how they collect data, and because these AI models are need to be trained, so their AI trainers will keep review those conversation which you are having with ChatGPT, and it also urges you not to share your sensitive information in conversations. Then they, because this is an AI based tool which keeps on improving itself by learning from the feedback and the conversation which you have with it, so it will urge you to provide your feedback so that they can make their system more useful and better. They also have a feedback Discord server, which if you could land after logging and verification of your emails, passing on the two-factor authentication. So let's talk about the console first. So basically, if you look at it, we have the chat where you can initiate a new chat. You can have a toggle for the dark mode and the light mode. If you can see, it's in light mode. So this is the light mode. Doesn't look good. So let's go back to the okay, in the one here we have the updates and FAQs, and here from here you can log out. If you click on updates and FAQ, you can see what people are talking about. They're talking about Chat GPT Plus, which is basically going to be a paid subscription. It's an invitation based subscription which is gonna be where Chat GPT and OpenAI going to invite you for the you know paid subscription, which is gonna be called Chat GPT Plus Access. So this is where you can find your FAQs and updates. Here you can from here you can log out. This is the prompt where you can basically put your query, question, or the prompt to start your conversation with the Chat GPT. So basically what Chat GPT is, it's a large language model created by OpenAI. So if we talk about in layman terms, it's Chat GPT has been designed to answer a wide range of questions and engage in conversations with the like a human being. So that's more important. So basically it can generate human like conversations. And if we talk about there are a lot of people have been asking me the full form of GPT. Is a generative pre-trained transformer, basically, which is a large language model developed by OpenAPI, and it uses the GPT. Basically, the Chat GPT uses this GPT. Again, I'm repeating it: generative pre-trained transformer architecture for generating human-like responses to the natural language inputs. So if you look at the screen, we have got few examples here to start your conversations. So if you can just click on here, it will start and submit it. It will start responding or start a conversation from here. So we call it a prompt or query. Then these are the capabilities of ChatGPT, few of them. So basically, your ChatGPT would remember the conversation. What you say in the conversation earlier, it will remember it, and based on those keywords, it will give you the further output. It will also allow users to provide follow-up corrections. If you think that the answer given by ChatGPT is not correct, you can always, like in a normal conversation, you can answer it back and tell boss, this is not the correct answer, this is going to be a correct answer, and which we're gonna see as a demonstration where you can trick ChatGPT to give a wrong output based on your feedback or the follow-up corrections. It is also trained to decline inappropriate requests, which I'm going to show you in this demo as well, how it basically refuses to give you certain responses based on looking at the legalities of the queries you're going to ask. Then it, because it's a AI trained model, it has certain limitations. It does not browse the internet. It has not connected to the internet where you can browse and get the current information. So anything which has happened after 2021, Chat GPT will have a very limited knowledge of it, or might be no knowledge at all. It occasionally can produce harmful instructions or the content which is biased. So use your judgment, use your observation to basically use that output anywhere where you think it's going to be utilized. And it can occasionally generate incorrect information as well. So be very, very careful before you pick that output of which is generated by Chat GPT and use it anywhere in your work or in your profession. So let's begin, guys. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to start with a very simple prompt. Let's say, what is 15 plus 9. So let's see what it does to us. So it says 15 plus 9 is equal to 24. It's correct. Based on the answer, you can see whether it's a thumbs up or thumbs down kind of a response. And if you think that this answer can be better, or I mean it can be improved, you can ask it to regenerate the response. So you can see it will again go and regenerate the response. It's going to be, again it's doing that 15 plus 9 is equal to 24 kind of a mathematical response. If you click on here, it's same. In the second response it just started a kind of a full stop. Let's do it again, and this time again it has got the same response. And if you just keep on asking the same question to it, it will try to change its response, thinking that okay, there's something improved version of it. So now it says the sum of 15 and 9 is 24 is kind of a language based response rather than a pure mathematical terms. And if you keep on asking it, it will keep on giving you the responses. So let's go back and see what is 15 plus 9. So again it recognize or identify that we are asking in a kind of a language sentence, or it try to answer in a similar fashion. So you can say this time let's try to change this response. I'm again asking you to do that, then it's going to stick to the same one. So let's ask him, how good are you with maths? So see the response, because basically it's a language based model. It's an AI language model, and it can perform mathematical calculations accurately and efficiently, but it understanding of mathematics is limited to the programming. So again you need to use the output very cautiously. Now let's say 15 plus 9 is equal to 30. So it's a no, it's incorrect. The correct answer to 15 plus 9 is not 20, it's 24, not 30. So it's learning. So let's say I'll do it again. No, 15 plus 9 is equal to 30. So let's say what it says now. So again it's sticking to its point. So it says write the two numbers vertically. It will show you how you can do a kind of a calculations on based on a calculator, right? And it will tell you the whole process how you can go about it. So you can see it's engaging you in a kind of a human like conversation. It's telling you no, it's not correct, it's something which you can do in a calculator and how you can do it. So it's giving you kind of a response where you can see how you're gonna do it. Now let's, as I said, I'll talk in the beginning of the video. I said that there are certain topics on which it will refuse to give you answer. So let's say I'm going to ask you, or as I said, this is going to be, this remembers the conversation. So right, so to start a new topic, I'm going to reset the thread, and then I'm going to clear this conversation, and I'm going to start a new thread. This time I'm going to ask it, it says it has been trained to decline inappropriate requests. So let's see how does he do that. How to break, let's say, I mean this is not something legal, but still let me ask him, how do you break into someone's house? Let's see what does it says. It's potentially illegal thing to ask for, and see how does it respond. Okay, so it says I'm sorry, and the language model, it is not within my programming to provide instructions on illegal or unethical activity. So you can see it identifies the prompt, it identifies that it's not legal to talk about how to break into someone's house. But now let's shape our conversation and asking that, okay, actually I'm wondering how to protect my own house from burglary. I hope my spellings are correct. not, it will give an option to correct the spellings. Let's do that. Enter. Okay, now it will tell you how you can make your house a better place, how it can be secured. It give you kind of a listed list of the things which you can do to make sure that your house is safe against the burglars, right? Okay, so I'm gonna stop generating this. Again, I'm gonna clear the conversation and I'm gonna start a new thread. This time, let's ask him to do a kind of a task which we normally would like to do. I want to cook a protein rich dinner. Can you tell me 5 vegetarian options? Let's see what it comes for this vegetarian options for the meal, which is going to be protein rich. Let's see. Sure. So it will give you 5 options for a protein rich dinner, and it will number them one by one, and they would be something which would be protein rich. That's what your model understand. Now let's engage it in further conversations. Can you let me know the ingredients of first 2 options? Now we are not telling which 2 options, we are asking him to find the ingredients for the first 2 options. Let's say how it goes about, and say it will pick the 2 options based on this previous answer. It will bullet them, format them, and give you the ingredients which you need to cook those 2 dishes. Pretty handy, right? So you can use it, you are getting the exact answer. Now in most of the search engines, you need to put this query and you need to browse through a lot of pages before you can come to an definite answer that how you can cook those things. So basically one of the features of ChatGPT, basically its ability to understand and respond to natural language the way we use it. We input with the natural languages, and it making it easy for users to implement their ideas by getting the exact answer which you're going to ask. And these are, if you see, these are very specific questions to which we are getting a very specific answers. So this is something which search engines are missing or lacking as of now. So let's see. I got the first one. uh, so it has got instructions as well. Can you tell me how to cook, what was the first option? Let's say lentil soup. So it will start generating the recipe for it. So here's the recipe. So it will start giving you the recipe of it, and you can start working on it. So now this is a kind of a basic demo how you can engage it into different conversations where you can get specific answers based on your prompts and the queries. Now let's see how you can make use of ChatGPT in something maybe in your work or in your day-to-day routine or in profession. So let's see that. So let's see, if you are a solutions architect, right? And most of the time we need to have certain resumes to apply for the job as well as a cover letter. So how you can make use ChatGPT to help you in there? So let's say, can you write a cover letter for applying to a solutions architect job, or let's make it more specific, cloud solutions architect job in XYZ company. I'll make it. So I'm asking it to write a cover letter. So it's giving me kind of a template, which is basically putting all the things together which was required. If you can see, I just asked the cloud solutions architect, and it tells in the cover letter that I have been working with AWS as your Google Cloud Platform. I have a proven track record and everything. So this is something which can you use as a template for your cover letter. Now, as I said, this is a conversation. It acts like a kind of an assistant to you. So you can, based on your conversation, you can make ChatGPT to give you the output which you can actually use in day-to-day use utilization. So along with the cover letter, we normally need a resume as well to send so that we can apply for a job. So let's say I'm asking it to help me to, you know, prepare a resume which I can attach along with this cover letter. Can you help me to prepare a resume, sorry, for associate solutions architect role? My name is Vinay. I have 6 years of experience of relevant experience. Let's see what it does. So I'm asking that cover letter you have written, thank you very much. Now you need to provide me with the help with a resume. So it will give me a kind of a template which I can use to prepare my resume. And after going through that template, you can prepare based on the output which ChatGPT provides. Cool, huh? So this is something which you can make use of it. Let's now see how we can use ChatGPT in more technical ways or to solve your technical problems. So I'm gonna stop it here. I'll go and clear this conversation and starting a new thread here. So this time I want it help me to write an HTML web page for my e-commerce site. I'll just take the spelling of help of spell check. Let's see what it does. So this is going to be a more technical thing for it. So let's see how it can help us. So as you can see, it is putting a code together or a basic structure for you, which you can use to prepare your web page. And as per the reports which are coming in, 90% of the job which a developer are doing, your chat gpt can help with. If you are a developer, it will do your 80 to 90% of task, and with your experience and knowledge you can help it to correct the kind of a template or the example it is giving it to you. So you can see it's giving you in php, it's telling you about the tab and semantics, everything which is required to put up that e-commerce site together. Now let's coming back to a cloud world, basically where we belong to. Let's see how it can help over there. We guys have seen, I mean, all of us, you would agree with me that during an interview, the first question which is an interviewer is asking basically to tell me about yourself. So let's see whether ChatGPT can help you there or not. Help me to prepare for the interview question. Tell me about yourself. My name is Varun and I have 6 years of cloud architecture experience and I am certified cloud architect. Let's see what it does. So I'm asking it to please help me to prepare to answer. Tell me about yourself, and I'm pretty sure most of you would agree with me. This is a very dreaded question. We always most of us are afraid of it, how to start your answer. So this is a very good example or template which can help you, or is a sample answer which can help you to prepare for your interviews, or to at least to answer the very first question in a very precise and a structured way. So you can use this output, see how it fits to your skill and experiences, and you can make use of the chat gpt's output in your day-to-day life. Now, as I said, this chat gpt does not have access to the, does not browse through the current internet. So whatever has happened after 2021, it will have a limited or no knowledge of it at all. Keeping that thing in mind, if you're asking a question, let's say about in a service which was not there in 2021 of, let's say, for Azure or AWS, it might not have knowledge about it. But the services which were there previously, you will find that it would be able to answer those questions or those answers for you. So one more technical question which I'm going to ask to this one. So let's say, can you help me? And this is something which is very handy for the AWS cloud architects who are writing multiple cloud formation templates to use infrastructure as a code to run their or automate their infrastructure. So it can also help you there as well. Can you help me to write an AWS cloud formation template for an EC2 instance, what is happening, instance with two EBS volumes and a default VPC. Let's see what it does now. So see, it has got answer for that, because CloudFormation is a service which is available previously and it is still available. So it is giving an example or template of a CloudFormation which will be based on your specific need and requirement. So an EC2 instance, default VPC, and with two EBS volumes. Now I'm pretty sure most of you would be wondering that a Google query can also do it, but again, Google will not give you the specific answer which ChatGPT is giving to your very specific question. You need to find, browse, and make sure that you get your answer from the search engines, while in ChatGPT you will get your specific answer. This is something which is a very basic and a major difference in ChatGPT and other search engines. So this was a tutorial. Pretty sure you might have learned a lot here, and if you keep on practicing with it, you can see that it can help you to different walks of your life. You can ask it to prepare a blog, prepare a content for your websites where you can put your content. It can also help you to check your grammar to see whether they have similar text or not. It can help you to count the words in your content. So there are a lot many ways it can help you to do a kind of a content writing as well. Hope this content was useful and you enjoy the video. Thanks. See you again.